Hey guys, so a few weeks ago, I discovered how you can mod the volume on a Gemmy item, at least the older ones. I'm not sure about like the newer ones with like the SMT or like just how the way they're set up, but I found a way with these PCBs like how you can mod the volume, and I did it with this one to test it, and I think I did it with a couple Buddy Big Leagues, and it did work with those. And now I'm gonna do it to this one too, and to show you how quiet this sounds. And you can, you're pretty sure you most remember that this specific one here was quite loud. And listen to it now. Yeah, it's like really quiet now, which is cool because I don't like them that loud. So I'm gonna show you how I did it, and I'm gonna do it on this one, so you can see. So I guess I'll swap the batteries and put it in this one. I'll show you how loud this one is before I show you the mod. Okay, I got batteries in it. So I'll show you how it sounds as of now before I do the mod. So you see, it's decent volume. So I'm gonna open up the bass, and then I'll show you what I had to look for in order to do this. Okay, I got the bass open, and here on the PCB, I had to look in this area. This is the amplifier section. There's your amp right there. There's a speaker wire. There's a filter cap or electrolytic cap, but it filters the sound. And then there's these resistors right here. And then there's also this ceramic cap, but I don't think that is in series with it. Oh yeah, it is, but we don't need to worry about that. But the resistor that I had to change out was this one right here. It is blue, gray, brown, gold, which I think is like 680 ohms. I think, or something along that. And the rule is, if you replace that with resistor that's ohms is higher than this one, the volume will drop because of the resistance. And if you put one that resistance is lower, then the volume will raise and will be a lot louder. So that's how some volumes are like really loud, because they had their resistors ohms is so little. And the one that I'm going to replace it with is this one right here, this 5-banded one, and this one measures 5.1K. And it doesn't have to be that, it could be a little lower than that. I think that's what I put in that one, and that's what made it as quiet as it is. So I guess it'll have the same effect on this one. So I'm going to remove that. I'm going to swap this in right here, and that should change our volume. Okay, I got the resistor swap. Here's the original one. And there's our nice new one in there, or yeah, I guess new. That's where it goes right there on the PCB. You could test this, or I tested this without with the bass open, and it kind of sounded the same, but once you close up the bass, and that's when it really makes a difference. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you how quiet it is. Oh, before we move on, I do want to say that I do not recommend doing this, especially if you don't have one, soldering experience, or two, any knowledge with PCBs, because like this stuff is not something you want to mess with, especially if you don't know what you're doing, which is what I've seen, unfortunately. Like, people try to mess with this stuff and then they end up screwing something up that affects the item a lot, and like, and that's like a big problem from what I see. So yeah, this is not a how-to. If this was a how-to, I would have said at the beginning there's soldering involved and stuff like that. If you don't know how to do it, then I wouldn't recommend doing it. Blah blah blah. You know, simple warnings like that. But maybe I will make a video in the future how to do it. But this is just a little showcase or demonstration on how I did it with this. But yeah, I just want to quickly say that. Okay, I got the base all put back together. I put the batteries back in it. So let's see how it sounds now. So yeah, really quiet now. So the mod works. I haven't tried this on any other except for these Randalls and Buddies, since they have the same circuit layout and stuff like that. Like, I haven't tried it on like a snowflake spinner or like a little mini dance or whatever, but I'm sure it's set up similar, but I haven't tried them out yet. But that's how I did this little mod. I guess you can tell me what you think of it in the comments, and yeah, I guess that's it, and I'll see you in the next video.